With the 2015 season all wrapped up, it's time to look at Super Bowl contenders heading into next season. There are a handful of teams that might be a couple of players away from hoisting the Lombardi Trophy a year from now. While the New England Patriots offensive line needs to be addressed in the offseason, they also need to pick up another receiver to complement tight end Rob Gronkowski. While Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola were reliable, both missed significant time due to injuries and neither one is capable of stretching the field. Additionally, the status of Brandon LaFell is uncertain after finishing the season with just 37 receptions, 515 yards, and a career-low 0 touchdowns. The Pittsburgh Steelers should look to upgrade their secondary, perhaps leaning towards some younger players. Mike Mitchell will be 29 years old, William Gay will be 31, and Will Allen will be 34 at the start of next season. Pittsburgh allowed nearly 272 passing yards a game last season, third most in the league. Trading center Max Unger for Jimmy Graham last season resulted in a spotty offensive line for Seattle. The Seahawks allowed 46 sacks last season, which was tied for 6th most in the league. Seattle will also be breaking in a relatively new rushing attack with Marshawn Lynch likely on his way to retirement. The Arizona Cardinals desperately need a pass rusher. Arizona had just 36 sacks last season, the fewest of any team to make the playoffs. 9 of the top 10 teams in sacks during the 2015 regular season made the playoffs, with the Detroit Lions being the only exception. 8 of Arizona's 36 sacks also came from a soon-to-be 36-year-old Dwight Freeney. The Denver Broncos' sensational defense tore through playoff opponents, including the Carolina Panthers in Super Bowl 50. The Panthers could utilize an early-round pick on an offensive tackle, a position they have not addressed in the draft in recent years. Since selecting 3-time Pro Bowler Jordan Gross 8th overall in the 2003 NFL Draft, the Panthers have had limited long-term success in picking tackles. After losing wide receiver Jordy Nelson in the preseason with a torn ACL, the Packers' offense was inconsistent throughout most of last season and provided Aaron Rodgers with limited targets. The addition of a combo tight end would help protect Rodgers more and provide another dynamic element in the offense on top of the expected return of Nelson.